Hello and welcome again as I'm in the backyard of the family home, and while making sure no alligator creep up on me, I'm also shocked and surprised at what's her name, Kaela Carpenter, Dan Carpenter's wife, the kicker from the Bills. Do I believe that should have been a flag of roughing the kicker? Absolutely, it should have been a flag for roughing the kicker. But was he making a play on the ball? Yes, but he did make contact with the kicker, so it should have been a flag. But what she did was go way beyond the line of anything that I've known in history. She decided to go ahead to go on social media, Twitter, and say some things that were borderline racist, raised mentality. Like, I don't think she meant to go that far, but those words are very alarming. You know, when you guys went off on Ayesha Curry for talking about the league was rigged, she had become the most victimized person on social media at that time. I don't hear anybody talking about comments like she says, "You're lucky I'm not there, act like an animal, you get treated like one." And she shows this when men can't control their rage, how we do animals in the farm. And she has where she shows the tool in which they, take off the male genitals and neuter them and cut their parts off, have them spaded and neutered. And when you castrate somebody, and you're talking about castration, when blacks were treated like that during slavery, and then you do that to a black man and put that on his social media page, you're taking it to a whole nother place. You have no place. If you want to, I understand that's your husband, he got hit, a flag should have been called. Your outrage should have been at the officials, because even though Richard Sherman is a very aggressive corner, that wasn't a dirty play. He just happened to make contact with him. If you go back and look at the play, he actually got a hand on the ball, which was his intent in the beginning. Now, you don't have to agree with it, but it is what it is. Now, I don't know if anybody saw that, but the league definitely should get involved in that and say something to her about it. Or if they have a PR rep, they need to get one right now, because that's alarming for her to be able and allowed to say those type of things to another black man, to a black man, period. You don't do that. You don't mention castration and say act like an animal, be treated like an animal. What did he do that resembled an animal on the football field? Because he hit your husband, who's the kicker? He jumped off the line of scrimmage and made a play on the ball. He's an animal? So this type of behavior is that, when people start showing you who they are, you got to believe them. So when you see these type of things, that's when you start pointing the finger and saying, hey, y'all jumped on Ayesha Curry. How she getting a ride? Because she grew up on a farm? No, I don't think it's acceptable. And I think players' wives have to be held responsible too, and accountable. If y'all gonna do it to all the black athletes' wives, you got to do it to these wives too. It's universal, right? Anyway, I'm gone. I said I wasn't gonna get into all these videos and stuff today. I was gonna try to relax and just let the news be the news. But sometimes You watching the games, you just can't help it because people put themselves in they put themselves in your way, don't they? You be trying to chill, and next thing you know, boom, there you go. Somebody done put themselves in your way, and you got to respond about it. I was gonna do this as soon as I saw her make that tweet. Then I was gonna tweet to her and say, do you know you just sent that to a black man? Do you know what's coming? But he took the high road and just said, have a nice day. Oh, I couldn't take the high road there. Yeah, see, I'm all the way out here. I'm looking for gators 24/7. Even though ain't no gator gonna be out here like this. I can't trust ain't no gator gonna be out here like this. I'm out. Enjoy the rest of y'all day.